What's up and welcome back. Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. We're back live with another episode of Tuesday Tips and Tricks, the first episode of the year. So this is going to be a good one today. Before we get started, shout out to all of our Twitter followers. We're broadcasting on Twitter in addition to both Facebook and YouTube today. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as well as hit the bell in the top right corner so you get a notification with every new episode. We also have our Tuesday Tips and Tricks landing page. We can post that in the comments below. There you'll find the option to subscribe and get an email notification each week to remind you of the upcoming episode. And then we also have the ability to go back and look at any previous episode with all the comments, commentary there as well. With that, let's bring on our co-host, Tyler Wall.
Hey, Max. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Good to be back live again with you guys. Today, we're going to go over some of the top features in WeVideo for the previous year. And then we'll go over we got a video today, right, Max? From one of our...
We do. We have our featured video of the week. And then, we're as excited as anyone for the new year. But we are going to start things off this episode by reviewing some of the key features that came out in 2020. Make sure you're aware of those going forward in the new year.
Yes, sir. All right. You want to hop right into WeVideo and get started?
Let's do it.
Cool. All right, you guys. So we're going to take you through some of the features that were released in WeVideo the previous year, 2020. And show you guys how to do those. You can always look for improvements in WeVideo. That's one of the things we pride ourselves on, is continuing to improve the product for you guys. Here are some of the things we did in the previous year. Cropping. Let's go over cropping first. Okay, so you can see I've set up this phone video. Basically what we've got going on here is just a nice white background phone. I found this in our stock media library. I just searched phone and I used the filter here to search the images, and I believe it was this one here. So this is a nice phone backdrop. And then I found this vertical video. So this was actually shot vertically like you would with your phone. But let's go ahead and delete this. And I'm just going to show you guys how to add a horizontal video, and then we can crop it right into our phone, and how useful cropping can be for us.
Perfect.
All right, so let's find a video. I'm going to switch the filter over to videos. And let's go with this cat. Oop. Make sure you place it right in that track. And
just a quick reminder to all of our viewers today, if you have any questions, let us know in the comments section, and we'll get to them either right away or kind of after if it's not completely relevant to what we're talking at the moment.
Sure. All right, so you can see here this guy's clip is taking up our whole screen. And that's not what we want, so we're going to go ahead and crop this down so that he fits into our phone screen. All right, so you double click in to get to your clip editor, and you can see the second tab is our crop. So let's go ahead and just eyeball this to about the size a phone would be. Be sure to grab that handle. Bring it in like this, and we'll save those changes. All right, so we're getting closer. Let's go ahead and scale this down. Try and line it up with our phone.
Oh, wow, you almost nailed it. Look at that. Well done.
Nice. So that's looking pretty good already. Can adjust the transform. Just position it to fill that white space around the border. And we can tinker with the crop as well. Might take a little bit playing around. Bring these in. You can use these handles here. It's also very useful if you don't want to use your preview window, you can use these sliders to the left. All right, so I could continue to manipulate this till we got it. That's looking pretty good just for our demo. So let's go ahead and save the changes. And you can see now we have our phone filled up with a horizontal video. So we can make it look like this this was shot on a phone, which is what we're going for. Perfect. So cropping was one of the big features that we added to WeVideo in 2020, and I know this was something that a lot of you were asking for, so very, very useful. We'd love to see how you guys are making use of the cropping feature.
Yep. Another big one was audio boost. Kind of goes in hand to hand with the singer theme we've got going right now.
Sure. Yeah, audio boost. So you can see here, I'm actually routing my audio through my headphones, so you guys can't hear the song I've got underneath. But let's quickly go over audio and some of the things we can do within WeVideo to adjust our audio. So you can see these keyframe points actually will adjust our decibel levels based on, how you drag them up or down. You have the options here to create fades, create a master volume right here, bring it up or down. And as Max said, we can now boost the audio past 100 all the way to 500. Keep in mind you might get some distortion and
exactly
things like that when you boost it, but this is very useful when you have someone talking quietly. Maybe it's on a phone camera and the audio is not great and you need to bring that audio up. So that is another thing that we've added, and it can be very good to gain that up, get a little bit more.
Perfectly put. All right, so a couple other things that we can kind of cycle through really quickly. We're not going to demo this next one, but it was a really big feature, particularly for the education side of things, and that was real-time collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to get into that now because it's not a feature that's available to any user on any plan. I think we can expect that at some point, though. The other things that were really big this year was the addition of templates, and we've done quite a few episodes on those, as well as the new additions of motion titles.
Yeah, so real quickly, let's just hop into our template library. And you guys can see the gallery here. We keep adding to these templates. You can choose based on some of these keywords to find ones that apply to you that you could use. And yeah, depending on your plan, you can even create your own templates. So
yeah. And then templates are something that are available on the free plan, but you get additional templates depending on which paid plan you're on.
That's right.
And then motion titles are a premium feature. However, we did point out kind of a little hack there. If you want access to kind of a select few motion titles, some of the templates have those included on the free plan anyway. And you can basically use a motion title for free on the free plan.
Yeah, definitely check out our previous episode on templates, because we will show you how to get the most out of your free plan or any other plan for that matter with the templates. We really break it down in one of our live episodes, so check that one out if you haven't. Another feature I think we wanted to go over was recording web and screen at the same time.
Oh, right. Yes.
So this was added in 2020 as well. Hopefully you guys saw how I got there. Let's do it really quick once again. In the My Media tab, you click this record button. You'll see these options, and we now opened up the ability to do screen and web recording at the same time. So let's real quickly, I'll just take you through it. You want to allow access to WeVideo, letting you do this. And then you have options for your inputs for mic and video. let's go ahead and click next. And then you're going to be asked to select. The way I'm sharing right now, you can't see this actually, but you would select your window that you want to record, share it, countdown, and then you can record your web and screen at the same time. So it's a great way to demo something while you explain like a tutorial. And then we can stop this. Stop sharing, save, and immediately you're going to see the clips show up in your media tab. So this is an awesome way. It will also populate your timeline. So you can see we've got that picture-in-picture already. So very useful new feature. I could even bring this into my phone now and do that same thing we did with our singer clip. Great thumbnail we got.
There we go.
And crop it in. Cool. So another great way to get some footage quickly and immediately right into your timeline is that web and screen record. So let's go ahead and finish this off. We are going to use this phone clip later in our live stream here. So I'm going to go ahead and just click finish.
Just a quick reminder, this is how you finish and export. Yep, there it is.
There we go. My screen is a little too small. All right, yeah, so click finish in the upper right corner. You can have all these options, export it, and that will show up in our exports tab. So that's going to be fun to show you guys how we're going to use this phone to create some animation and keep my footage within the phone while we do that. So finishing it off is going to flatten that down. We'll show you that a little bit later. One of our users actually shared a great video we want to go over in which they use this effect. So very cool by, I forget the school's name. We'll have to bring up their video here in a sec.
Yeah, so for this week's featured video of the week, it's a music video. I think we're queuing that up to play right now.
Cool. Yeah,
we're gonna play some, if not most of it. Highlight, as always, the features we love. This is also a good time to remind you guys, if you want to have your video featured as a featured video of the week for our Tuesday tips, just tag WeVideo, post it on any social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We'll see it. So yeah, let's get to it, and then we'll address the questions after.
In de zon op mijn balkon, gevangen maar te vrij. We zijn nu meer alleen, de zomer is erbij. De klanten weg, ik op de grond, de schermen.
Yep, so nice kind of picture-in-picture we've got going here.
Lots of different things happening here, so nice animation.
God, I love this kind of format they have right now.
Yeah.
Kind of additional motion titles that they have flashing.
Also great musical talent, I have to say, from this group. a lot of different faces from the class there. You can see they're putting all the different musicians up on screen at the same time.
Green screen right here.
Yeah, great green screen.
Love that. Very easy animation.
Yes, and sound effects.
Yeah, just a real robust display of all the kind of features that are available to you. More picture.
Alright, this is the effect we are most
There's the
impressed
phone.
with. Yeah, this floating phone. So we're going to show you guys how they achieve that. Really well done. Breaking it down. So Max and I actually looked up a lot of these lyrics. I think it's a mix of Dutch and Spanish is what we found.
It's catchy.
Great song.
Kind of fade in that they got right there on the left. Lower the transparency of the kind of picture overlay.
All right, that was great. Very well done. So that class, yeah, we were super impressed with some of the effects that you guys saw there. A lot of picture-in-picture going on. And as we mentioned, that phone animation, floating phones with maintaining the different videos that they placed in there. So that was a really cool effect. We're going to show you how they achieved that real quick.
We did get a couple questions that came in during that.
Great.
Let's see. First question. Maybe we don't get to the First question was from Anton Berg. Is there a way to copy elements from one project to another? So this will be pretty easy to show right now. Answer is yes. You can duplicate a project and then use that as a starting point going forward.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to do it. So just go up to your upper left hamburger icon, save as, and then you could save this as phone animation 2. And just use what you already have here to basically copy that over to a new timeline and go from there. And you'd have 2 different projects with the same content within them.
Yeah, and there's kind of like a certain sequence that you just need the full kind of finished portion of. It's oftentimes just easier to export the video and then import that back in to a new project, and then cut the portion that you need. It's kind of like what we're doing here with the phone.
Right. So that's exactly what we're going to do here with the phone. Let me go ahead. Let's create a new video track. If you guys had tuned in earlier, you saw us export that phone example, and it's now in my exports. So my media, find my exports folder, and we have this clip that we used. So
and then another quick question, which is kind of relevant right now, Tyler. This one's from Tamara Lucas Stokes. Can you take a picture for intros? How do you add photos? So
intros.
Yeah, you can import images the same way you import audio or video. And that's the import button on the far left there. Oh, let's wait for Tyler.
Oh, sorry. Let's, I was cropping this. Yeah, let's go ahead and import. So click import. And the question was regarding images. They want to bring in an image.
Yeah, can you take a picture for intros? So you can take a picture and then import it. I don't think you can't use the screen capture webcam format to get a picture specifically. You can do that for video, audio, but not stills. So the best way to do it would be to take the picture just using kind of your computer or your phone and then import it into WeVideo.
Right. All right, so you can see here that key didn't work great. So let's just, oh, there, defringe it a bit. All right, so if you guys saw what I did there, basically now that we have our exported video, this is going to act as one layer. So I keyed out that white background, and you can see that's the same thing I did with these different phones. What that's going to allow me to do now is move this phone independently as its own layer, and I only have to apply one animation. So if I go over to my animation tab, I can create a starting point, maybe down here, ending point, have it float up, off screen, save those changes, and that's going to maintain the screen content and phone moving at the same time. So that was a great trick that was used in the video we just watched, and something that you could use to create this effect, right? Pretty sweet.
Yeah, so the big key to this is to create each individual phone and then export that as a video and then basically just key out the background. So
yeah, I think they even applied some opacity fades, so these screens will slowly fade out along those lines. Yeah, it really worked well for the video, showing kind of the digital aspect that we have to deal with now, right? Especially for classrooms, having the ability to capture all these different students, bring them in on a phone, and put them on screen at the same time. WeVideo really makes that easy, right? Because of the cloud-based aspect that we provide. All right, cool.
awesome.
Any other questions that we're seeing?
Let me take one last look through here. Quick shout out to all the different countries we had represented in the audience this week. Hi from Morocco. I don't know what that flag is, but I think that's it for the questions for today.
We're not up on our flags, Anton, but hello.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Tamara, how's it going? Cool. Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Definitely subscribe if you haven't. Check out some more of our content on YouTube and
Finland.
Finland. Awesome.
Thanks, Anton. Well, sweet. So yeah, special thanks to everyone who joined us today. If you have any questions, you can still put them in the chat, and we'll see them, and we can address them during next week's.
Yeah.
Same time, same place. Looking forward to it. Happy New Year once again. And with that, that's a wrap.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining. Happy creating.
Happy New Year.